Here's why design matters to banking. Here's why creativity matters to banking, but specifically design, because design is about the only thing in the world that on its own can completely change someone's perceived value of a product or service if nothing else changes. And what's amazing is that it really applies to everything. In retail circles and in fashion circles, you see that all the time, and it's evident, and they invest countless amounts of dollars into that. But in places like banking and services that are more utilitarian, we haven't seen that in the past, and now we're starting to. But if you imagine I'm holding 2 cups full of water, and I put boxes over both cups, and one box is designed beautifully and elegantly and has really gorgeous type and a very specific set of colors and is made to look beautiful. And then the other box is just some pencil drawings and maybe a thing that says water. While those have exactly the same thing inside of them, the second you walk in the door and you look at both of them, you're going to perceive that this one is more valuable because it is more beautifully designed. It is more carefully designed, and it communicates a clearer message. That's the power of design, and it applies to everything. It applies to banking just like it does anything else. You have the ability to change someone's perception of the value of your product by doing nothing else other than presenting it well. And for my money, that's why I fell in love with design, because even when I first started out, you could take things like a nonprofit and you could build beautiful design and a beautiful brand identity system, and you can show that to them, and all of a sudden they realize what they could be instead of the thing they've been. And all I've done is change the way they present themselves. But it's powerful because then they take ownership of that, and then that applies to an internal culture, and that gets into a much bigger conversation about how design and strategy and those kinds of and creative thinking can change an organization. But design is powerful. It always has been. It always will be. I'll stake my life on it every time. It just works when it's done right.